Good morning, guys. Good morning. I just woke up. This is my day 3 of not going to work this week because I injured my knee. And honestly, like, I just feel like desperate, like y cancelado, but I just feel like I don't want to be in the house another third day because I'm running out of things to do. You know, like when I don't have things to do, like I just get to thinking a lot. That's not always a good thing. That's not always a good thing. But we're gonna try to turn this day around. I literally just woke up, like I said, and it's 6:48. Even if I go to sleep a little bit later, even if like I will wake up literally so early. Yesterday I was up at 3 a.m. Like I had gone to sleep, I woke up at 3 a.m. and didn't go back to sleep until about like 5:30. Like my mind was just running, you know, like I ended up just going on TikTok and like watching a bunch of things that I don't regularly watch. But anyways, we're here in the bathroom because I'm gonna wash my face. And I just woke up. I told you guys we're gonna turn this day around. Yesterday, I was supposed to film the video where I show you guys like how to make enchiladas, and I started to make it since the day before because I had shown you guys like how to do like the green salsa that you guys have been asking me for. But then yesterday, like I just felt like I didn't want to do it anymore, you know, and I'm like, if I'm not gonna put all of my energy into this, like let me just not do it right now and like respect that for myself. I really hate that I can go to yoga. Like I woke up a lot better today. Like I definitely can walk a lot better. Like the first day when I went to urgent care, like I was completely limping. Like I didn't know what was wrong with my knee. Long story short, I had trapped emotions in there that I hadn't, you know, worked out. So I processed my emotions and like it started to get released, thankfully. But it still hurts a little bit, so I'm still trying to process them and process more emotions. We are gonna turn this day around because though I do believe in processing my feelings and allowing my feelings to come, you know, like I also believe in releasing them and letting them go, and I do feel better. So what I think I'm gonna do is get ready and go to the gym to work my back. So instead of doing any exercises where I have to put weight on my legs, which obviously I'm not, like I'm just gonna do machines where like I just pull, you know, and like I'm sitting down instead of being like standing up and stuff. According to the doctor, obviously like I could walk for like a good periods of time, and like I said, like I do feel a lot better. Like I'm able to put weight on it now, like I'm able to stretch it. Like I gotta go a little slow, but like I'm able to, you know, do a lot more. So I'm still gonna take it slow. That's what's going on over here. And like personally, I get tired of, you know, being on TikTok all day. Like I get tired of being in the house all day when it wasn't my intention to be in the house. Like my intention was to be at work. My intention was to go to yoga. My intention was to be at the gym. And you know, like everything, I do believe that there's a reason why God has me here. And it's probably because of those emotions that I hadn't released and I hadn't worked through, which a lot of them, funny to say, have to do with work. So, you know, it's like he's almost giving me like a mental break also from that so that I can process that. And I know I don't talk a lot about here about work, but you know, like unfortunately, it's not always what it seems. So I'm gonna you know, like I feel like I truly processed them. I had therapy earlier on Tuesday, and like, you know, I was able to talk about that with my therapist, and like, you know, just really process those emotions that I had going on with work, because they were really stressing me out. And then, you know, like I had a really good Tuesday. Maybe today I'll also go and like visit my nephew, because like I said, like I'm not gonna do like a bunch of stuff, because like visiting my nephew is literally like just being in the living room and hanging out with, you know, my family and really just talking. And then tomorrow I'm back to work, thankfully. And actually thankfully, because even though sometimes like we want to break from our jobs, or like we want a day off, like unless I scheduled it, you know, like unless I really wanted that break because I had something to do, I don't necessarily like to be sick. Or I obviously, like, nobody wants to be off of work while this is happening, right? Because you still can't do anything. But yeah, that was a little depressing, and I don't like it. I don't like to be like this. It's fine. I mean, it's part of life. We're gonna roll with the punches, and we are gonna continue to get ready and just be here. Do you guys like my new headband? Can you see it? Look how cute. Tell me it's not cute. I know it's cute, but I know it, like I posted a TikTok yesterday, which I was like, you don't get an award for not liking Hello Kitty, like that Kim and Courtney sound that people were using. It was cute. I'll put it right here, because honestly, like, I'm Hello Kitty'd out right now, you know, like out.
It was really cute. I don't watch TV. Like, no one cares. You don't get an award because you watch less TV.
I got it from TikTok Shop. So I've been finding a bunch of things on TikTok Shop from Hello Kitty. I'll tag, you guys can literally go to my showcase and find them. But there's this shop that they have a couple of cute little things. They have like pencil sharpeners, like stationary things, you know, like they had this, and then they had a stationary sharpeners, which I got 2 of them. And then they have the sticky notes that I have purchased, and I love all school related supplies. And they have like a bunch of pens. I'll show you guys like everything that I bought in my office, because literally yesterday that was one of the things I did. Like I kind of just cleaned my desk and like put everything together so I can go in there and, you know, just kind of read or like journal or like just do what I do whenever I want to, you know, like be in my desk area. But anyways, we're gonna do also like to feel a little better and not look like crap. Sometimes I feel like I look like crap. And like normally I'm okay with like not doing my makeup and stuff, but like right now I just feel like, man, like my leg is messed up. Like, let me fix something else. I'm such a fixer. Like, I've always been like this. I'm not gonna do like heavy makeup. I'm literally just gonna, I'm actually gonna use this sunscreen that has tint. If you follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, you have seen it, because I posted myself doing my makeup with this. And it's literally like, it's white, but it turns into your skin color. But I literally just put a little bit, because the first time that I did it, I put a lot, and I'm like, I don't need that much. So literally right now it looks white, but then once you start doing this, look, it turns colors. You see that? And it has SPF 50, so you can use it as sunscreen. It is sunscreen, but it also gives you a tint on your face, which this is what I've been using lately, like what you guys have been seeing on my videos, where you're like, oh, your makeup looks great. Like, it's this, it's not even foundation. It's a great alternative. Kuromi's like, hey. She funny. And then all I do is like put a little bit of concealer. Ooh, my tummy. Oh. Also, tell me why I woke up with my period yesterday. Double homicide, y'all. I was already expecting it, like I knew it was gonna come, but definitely like my body is feeling the feelings, because I do have some cramps. Also around this time, I love to like wear red and pink because it's love month. You know, like I know you guys have been hearing me say this, and by the time this comes out, it's probably gonna be around, you know, right around Valentine's Day. So, you know, like it's love month. You guys are all my Valentine. I've decided. Ugh. It's so early. I'd be like, Amy, why are you up right now? Like, huh, Kuromi? Like, why am I up right now? Also, my hair. You guys, I've been doing these overnight curls. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, we're gonna wear my Sublime shirt. This Sublime shirt always gets me in the mood. Smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints a night. Do you guys know who Sublime is? I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints. Na, 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 na. Okay, if you don't know that one, do you know? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know what? You know what song? Where you know where I'm going? I'm not gonna sing it, but okay. What's the other one? 40 Ounces to Freedom, I really like. Caress Me Down, I really like. There's another one and I can't think of the name. You guys, if you listen to Sublime, drop your favorite song down below in the comments. I'm gonna listen to Sublime right now while working out. Let me tell you about a girl I know. Boom, 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 bum, bum. Had a drink about an hour ago. She was in the corner by herself in a bar in downtown hell. Y'all have never heard that song? Damn. Ooh. Here's my Sublime shirt. This is what we're gonna wear. Let us put deodorant because I don't nobody want to be smelly. Not that I'm ever smelly. I get a lot of compliments on the way that I smell, thankfully. Like people will be like, Amy, what perfume are you wearing? Even guys will ask me like at work and stuff, like, Amy, what perfume are you wearing? It's cool. I like it because I feel like, you know, like it gives them an idea to get their girlfriend something, you know, or their partner. Okay, so here's this. Let me show you guys these overnight curls that I have been using. So cute. Look at her. So the reason why I like these, and right now they're looking all crazy, right? Because I already slept with them. But the reason why I like these is because I'm a side sleeper. I cannot for the life of me sleep on my back. And I have tried like the ones right here, but they hurt me because I can't sleep on my side. So I like these because I can sleep on my side perfectly and they don't affect my sleep. And they curl my hair so pretty, like so pretty. So I'm about to show up to the gym with like a full blowout right now. Yep. So I've been using these for like the past 2 weeks, and because I've been using them, like I've been wearing my hair down a lot more, and people are like, oh my gosh, Amy, like you look so nice, like your hair. And I'm like, I know, thank you. Yeah, this looks so pretty. You know, literally like it gives your hair volume. And what I used to do before is like I would curl it one day and then by the second day like my curls weren't there anymore, and so I would curl it again. So I was using a lot more heat. Like I was using heat like 2 to 3 times a week, and now I'm only using heat once, and then the other times like I just use these heatless curls and it's perfect. Like it literally does this. And because I take care of my hair and like I really, you know, like wash my scalp and stuff, like it doesn't get oily as fast as it used to in the past. Also because I was putting so much heat. And then I also use, I'm looking up because I was looking for this, my dry shampoo. I found this dry shampoo a while back, and this has been like the one dry shampoo that I feel that does not make my hair oily. So like sometimes at night, like I'll put dry shampoo and that helps my hair to not wake up all oily. And then I do the heatless curls, and then I'm able to have my hair down for like a 3rd and 4th day. So this has definitely worked wonders. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do have cramps. So I'm gonna taking ibuprofen first. And then I'm gonna do like my morning meditation type of thing. Whew. Oh, let's go into the office. So this is what I was telling you guys about, my Hello Kitty stationary desk that I have created here at the house. I have these scissors that are really cool. I have this clipboard that I really like. I got this like mat, this planner, and I personalized it to say Amy. It's really cute. And then these acrylic things to hold my pens. And then look at all these pens. They're really cute, like all the characters. Here's the Hello Kitty one. Kuromi. And literally it was these 12 pens for like $16. And they write really, really nicely. Then these are the sharpeners that I'm telling you guys about, but they look so cute because literally they're like little characters that you can just set, you know, and then it's a pencil sharpener, which works. I literally tried it already. So they had Kuromi and they had Hello Kitty available. So of course I got me both. And then I got me the whole set of the sticky notes. Like literally all 5 of them. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. These I got from Thailand. So like everything I've gotten from different places, but TikTok shop has the pens, the sharpeners, the sticky notes, and the headband that I showed you. This I also got overseas. It's like the calendar for this year. It's really cute. And then this like Monday through Friday thing. Girl, I'm in my Hello Kitty world. What do you mean? Literally living in my Hello Kitty world. Yeah. Little Amy is thriving. Little Amy loves it. Little Amy always wanted to have her office and wanted to have her space. And she just always liked teaching and office. And like when I was younger, I actually wanted to be a teacher. Fun fact if you didn't know that about me. So anyways, right now I am currently reading this book and it's called May Cause Miracles. And I'm normally like a self-help workbook type of girl, especially like if I'm trying to process my emotions. And like, you know, I love this book because it literally helps you turn your fear and your ego to love. We're gonna read today's, I'm on day 18. Wow, I'm on day 18. So getting my gratitude on. Whew, okay, let's work. Oh, let me sit with you guys for a little bit. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. Wow. So I'm in a part of the workbook where we are being appreciative for our body. And today's affirmation is, I love my body. And it's funny that this is happening with my body right now, right? Like not just am I on my period, but something in my body isn't working as it should be. And as I was telling you guys, you know, earlier while I was doing my skincare and my makeup, everything really is connected to our emotions. You know, I truly believe that even diseases are connected to how we have lived our lives. And yesterday while I was on TikTok live, I was actually getting into how we only have one body. Like God has given us this one vessel to take care of, to nurture, to be with, right? And we all have the choice to take care of it or not. And something that I like to mention a lot here is how easily we forget about the one organ that will either get us to do things or get us to completely stop, which is our brain. And what I mean by that is if our brain isn't functioning well, our body cannot follow it. If our brain doesn't tell our body to step forward, we cannot step physically forward, right? And I say this because depression and negative feelings are something that many times we like to ignore, or we like to suppress, and we like to not focus on because, you know, we just don't want to feel our feelings. But it is important that we take care of our brain the same way that we would take care of our heart, the same way that we would take care of our kidneys, the same way that we would take care of any other organ in our body. Aside from that, like, we really need to understand and know that everything we consume physically, like the food, the alcohol, the drugs, like everything that we consume affects our body in different ways. Right now, I am at a time in my life where I'm not currently drinking. I'm really like abstinent from everything, like everything that you can think of. That's what I'm doing. I'm also fasting. It's not like spiritually fasting. I'm just fasting to give my body a break so that I can give it time to process whatever it is that I'm eating throughout the day. So I'm only eating from like 12 to 8, which has been actually really good, because normally, like, as soon as I wake up, I start to like eat something. I have breakfast, and I'm not saying that having breakfast is bad, because it's not. It's one of the most important meals of the day. Like, it's one of the things that, like, if you're gonna have food at some point, like, have breakfast, right? But what I'm doing is I'm giving my body a break from that at the moment, and I'm having breakfast just later on, and allowing my body to process and to, you know, stabilize in whichever way it needs to before I put food in there. There are a lot of health benefits when it comes to intermittent fasting. And for those of you guys that are into weight loss or want to lose weight, that's also a great way to start. You're telling your body basically to feed off of the fat that's currently in your body instead of adding more food on top of it. So it is challenging, and it can be challenging for those of us that are used to eating like as soon as we wake up, and like used to, you know, like getting our grub on so early. We have this one vessel that we have been given, and we have to nurture it the same way that we would go to the gym and exercise. We also have to exercise our brain, and we also, you know, have to treat it, and we also have to process our emotions and release them. And I really feel like in this moment, I'm almost like in a spiritual journey. And you guys know I, you know, respect everybody's opinions and religions and what everybody wants to do. I don't like to come on here and even talk about like specific religions, because you should do whatever feels right for you. I'm never going to push anything onto you guys. However, my faith, you guys know that I believe in God. And so, you know, that's who I talk to, that's who I pray to, that's who I believe created all of us and created the universe and here and just everything, right? So even anytime that I say the universe, like, I'm talking about God personally, right? So all this to say that we have to nurture our bodies in the best way possible. And you guys know that I'm all about balance. Like, I'm still gonna have my sweet treat, I'm still gonna have my coffee, I'm still gonna have my cake, my pizza, but that's not what I'm eating all the time. And I have mistreated my vessel and my body very badly when I was younger, right? Because that was the way I would eat my emotions, and that's why I was overweight, and that's why I was really big, and I didn't know, you know, how to process the trauma that I had been through. And eventually, thankfully, later on, as I found therapy to be one of those helpful things, once I started healing mentally, it allowed me to heal physically, and it allowed me to treat my body better and to gain confidence, and, you know, to really feed my body what it's supposed to be fed. And that's not to say, again, that I don't have the ice cream, or I don't indulge in, you know, really good and rich creamy foods. I definitely do. Like, I'm not just the chicken and rice type of person. I've never been, and I don't think I'm ever going to be. But I also, you know, like to exercise, and I like to go on walks, and I like to go on hikes, and I like to go on bike rides, and I like to go rollerblading, and, you know, like, I like to find different things that, you know, move me to want to be healthier. And I also like to hold myself accountable in those things, because for those of you guys that were here while I was taking care of my dad here at my house, like just seeing the type of, you know, lifestyle that he lived and how unhealthy he was in so many ways, like it really made me introspect and see how I don't want the lifestyle, right? Like he unfortunately didn't care for himself physically ever. Like he never cared for himself internally, mentally, like in any way, right? And of course, like that's not to judge him. I love him very dearly, and all my compassion and all of my love like has been poured onto that man who I miss tremendously. But it does bring awareness, and it did bring awareness to me how much we lack that self-care and that self-love and that wanting to be taken care of by somebody else. And unfortunately, like he really went downhill, you know, like after my parents broke up. And that's not to give us women like toot our horn or anything like that, but even the Bible talks about how the man is the head and, you know, women are normally the neck. And as the neck, like the head cannot move without your assistance. And a good man knows that they will succeed further in life with a good woman next to them, because they also know and understand that a good woman will know how to support them and their goals and support them in whichever way that they need to be supported. So yeah, like I got to see the representation of the opposite with my dad, and you know, just how things, you know, basically ended. And unfortunately, like, yeah, he was very ill, and that's not something that, you know, if I look back in his generations and, you know, how his parents died and just, you know, just go down that line, like, I'm like, wow, nobody has ever broken that bondage, that, that sickness, that lack of awareness, and that lack of healing, you know, that there was there. And it was a sad story, of course, and one that I'm not going to get into, but to the point of, you know, taking care of us, taking care of our vessel, exercising, especially for those of us that want kids and that have kids. I think the one thing we have the hardest time in is holding ourselves accountable for what we've done, you know, with our vessel, with ourselves, with our physical bodies, up until now. And, you know, if you have been somebody who indulges in drugs, who indulges in a lot of alcohol, who, you know, like overeats or undereats, like that's also a thing, you know, like if you are really feeding yourself with those things, like you're not really taking care of your vessel. And unfortunately, that comes with a lot of negative effects, you know. And again, I'm not saying this to judge anybody. It's definitely not coming from a judging zone, like judgment free, as I told you guys before, for Planet Fitness. But it's just to like bring awareness more than anything, because I think it's needed, you know, like I really think that awareness is needed in this topic. Anyways, thankfully, my cramps have subsided now. I feel better. So I am gonna get up now. And something funny, something that I have been doing to also help my digestive system and my gut health is drinking apple cider vinegar. I listen to y'all, and I went to go buy this apple cider vinegar, the Mother. It is organic. I honestly did some research from the one that I had purchased and this one, and I know some of you guys were like, that one was cooking apple cider vinegar and it's not this, and it doesn't give you the same benefits. I did some research, and honestly, like nothing online said that. But I was like, you know what? Well, let me just go for the organic anyway. I obviously, like, I listen to y'all. That's just what I'm trying to say. Like, I didn't find your point in research, but I was like, it's okay. Like, you know, there are some, I don't know everything. So anyways, as you can see, I have been drinking this, and I drink it every single morning, every single day. And drinking this has a lot of benefits, so I do suggest that you drink it yourself if you're starting to want to heal your gut as well. There's a lot of things that we hold in our gut. We diluted yesterday when I was drinking it on the live, like somebody asked me, and make sure you shake it, because some stuff, I don't know what it's called, let me know down below in the comments, you guys that know about it, but it, like some of this stuff sits down here, and I think those are like That's like the good thing that you want to ingest, basically. But I'm no longer like using an actual tablespoon. I just kind of, you know, throw in a chorrito in there, and I just kind of know like how much it is. But I'm currently in a place where I'm healing myself, my body, my vessel, my mind, my heart, like everything, right? And I told you guys before, like when I go within, I'm very accountable, and I really like to follow through with what I'm doing, because not only does it make me feel better, but I know I'm on the right path, and I know I'm doing the right thing, and I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It definitely even gives me more confidence to even be able to be here and talk to you guys about these things. Like I wouldn't talk to you guys about something that I'm not currently doing myself, or that I have not been through myself. And I'm very open with things, you know, and I'm very transparent, and I also make mistakes, right? Like I'm also not perfect, and I like to share those with you guys so you guys can see that this person on the other side of the screen, like she is also human, and she also makes mistakes. And I think there's more value in accepting that you made a mistake versus, you know, like pretending that you didn't. Even last night, like in my prayer at night, literally, like there's other mistakes that I have made, right? And there's other things that just in yesterday, like when I took inventory of my day, and I normally don't do this because I don't like to judge myself either, that wasn't the point. But I just realized, and I was just telling God how, like I was like, wow, like I did this, I did that, I did that. Like I am so sorry, you know, that I did all of this, because like even though it wasn't my intention to be malicious, I'm not even gonna defend it, right? Like everything. I was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry that I made a mistake, and I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow. And you're not perfect. You're not God. Like, that's the reason why, you know, like we go to him and we ask for forgiveness, and we just move it forward. Because if I dwell in the things that I did yesterday, like yesterday is gone. Today I have a new day, and today is sunny, and I get to, you know, make different mistakes, and not purposely, you know, and not in a malicious way, but I get to try again, right? I get to try again, and I get to be better and do better and learn from my mistake from yesterday and hope for a better day today. So I'm already feeling a lot better by even just being here with you guys, because even though I'm by myself at the house, like having this conversation and just getting deep with you guys like really makes me feel a lot better. I'm gonna drink this, and then it's time. We're gonna head to the gym and work on our back. This morning, for those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, I posted this quote that I saw that I thought could help. Anytime I post things online, it helps me, and I also think that it can help somebody else to see a different perspective. Many times we think that we can't do certain things until we're ready. Like, I have to be ready for this, or I'm not ready yet. If there was an opportunity that presented itself in front of you, it's because God thinks that you're ready for that. And here's what the quote says: you don't need to be ready, you need to be courageous. That's a message for someone. I know that's a message for me, because many times I do feel like I'm not ready, like I can't do this presentation, I can't meet this person, I can't go here, I can't go there. If the opportunity presented itself, it's because you're ready. And whatever you need for that opportunity, God is going to give you. You just have to be courageous and step into your opportunity. Drops mic. I'll be back. I'm going to the gym now. I feel like I really need to get a tripod for the car. All these years, and I still haven't gotten one. But that was great. I did a couple of exercises, nothing, you know, too hard on my body. Something also that the doctor recommended was like to do bike as cardio instead of, you know, like running or walking or anything like that. But I just feel like I'm like, okay, like let me not do that right now. Like maybe next week, you know, like it's Thursday today, so like maybe by like Monday I'll be able to do that, and I'll probably do that as my cardio. But okay, well, this is done. I do need to go to Trader Joe's to go buy some eggs. and thankfully I have one nearby here, so I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, or we're gonna go to Trader Joe's.
We're here.
These are so pretty. Look how pretty. The orange ones too. Oh my goodness. I want all the flowers. This is not what I came for, but this is what I'm gonna do it. These two. These two. This is funny. Yeah, this is gonna look better. I'm obviously getting a lot more than what I came for, but that's okay. Well, I would like to say that I went to the gym, had a pretty good workout. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but anytime you there are times when I go to the gym and then everything, I just start thinking about everything in my life, right? And thankfully, with this new update, iPhone released the journal app. I don't know if you guys use it or not, but the other day when I was talking to my therapist, I don't always want to sit down and write things down. Sometimes I just think of things and I just want to release them and I just want to let them go. And honestly, I wrote 3 prompts in the journal app in between sets, which was pretty good. So the gym was good, I did a light little back workout and arms and stuff. And then I went to Trader Joe's because I needed eggs. And as soon as I got there, right now their selection of flowers is so beautiful because obviously everybody's buying flowers and gifting flowers, and just everything is love and Valentine's Day. I literally was so inspired. I was I'm gonna make another bouquet because my other bouquet, most of the flowers are dead. So I'm gonna try to salvage whatever I can from the other bouquet, and I'm gonna make a new bouquet for this week. That one lasted me almost 2 weeks, which cool. But next week is literally Valentine's Day. And I know by the time this goes out, it's basically Valentine's Day week. It might even be released on Valentine's Day. Why not? Give you guys something to do for those of you guys that may not be doing anything. But the Trader Joe's girl that I got, the cashier, she was super nice. And she was is your favorite color red? And I was yeah, why? She's your hair, your outfit, your purse, everything is red. She's it's my favorite color too. Anyways, we just exchanged energy. And literally, to me, anytime I'm going anywhere and I interact with people, I'm God, you sent this person to give me a smile for the day. Especially if I want to cry or I'm going through just, something emotionally hard. There are better days than others, as I'm sure you guys also feel that way. And today, it was just one of those days where, you saw I woke up in a little funk. And I'm trying to get out of it. And the little things buying myself flowers and making a bouquet and going live with you guys and talking to you, that helps me. So I'm gonna be making a bouquet and I'm gonna go live on my other TikTok right now. Yeah, I got the dogs also a little treat. Oreo, you want a treat? Come here. Guapo, you want a treat? You guys want a treat? Come on, sit. Good boys. Oh yes, that's funny. They go both their separate ways. Guapo goes outside and then Oreo goes to the couch. And then, I don't know if you guys have ever tried these raspberry heart-shaped cookies from Trader Joe's. I get them literally every year. They're delicious. I bought my sister a box. So when I go later, I can take it to her. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing now in the meantime that I have breakfast. And I'm gonna salvage that other bouquet and make a new bouquet. And I will show it to you guys once it's done. So, I went live, and while I was live, I made the most beautiful bouquet. And as I was making it, let me show it to you guys. Look how pretty this is. As I was making it, right, first of all, when I went to Trader Joe's, I looked at my cart and I was like, nothing is gonna match. Like, everything looks like a mess. That was literally my thought. And then after, I was like, well, if I'm allowing myself to inspire myself when I come and buy these flowers, as I normally do, my life feels a little bit like a mess right now. I feel a little bit like a mess. And then I said to myself, well, I'm gonna turn this into a beautiful mess. And this literally came out so beautiful that right now on live, as I was making it, I literally told you guys, or the people that were there on the live, I was like, this is literally what God does with us. We feel like a mess, and we feel like things don't match up, and we feel like things aren't, or we aren't where we're supposed to be, or where we think we're supposed to be. And then God grabs all of that and creates something beautiful for ourselves, for His glory, for everyone else to see. So I'm very grateful for my flowers. I'm very grateful that I went and that I got me flowers. I also made a small little bouquet because I had, you know, more flowers. And I'm gonna salvage some of the red flowers that are still alive from last week's bouquet. But now it's 12 o'clock, so that means I get to eat. So I made myself some egg and ham and then some salsa on top. And I'm gonna eat it with some chips. And then we're gonna continue on with our day. How about that? All right, now I'm gonna make some coffee because I'm gonna go visit my nephew who lifts me up, and my family who lifts me up and fills me with love. I'm excited. I have 3 bouquets in my house that I have created. And also, one of you guys that was on the live shared with me a sermon that was given at your church called The Song That Never Ends by Pastor Robert Madu. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. And honestly, I have it playing on the TV right now. And thank you because there's a reason why God has placed us in each other's lives. There's a reason why things are happening the way that they're happening. And I appreciate that so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm literally watching it right now. So thank you. I'm gonna make some coffee. And then we're gonna go head out to visit my nephew. Cafecito ready. I'm in love with my flowers. It's giving spring. It's giving, we're gonna have a beautiful year. I just wanna say before I head on out, because I literally am listening and was listening, and I'm gonna finish listening on the way there, to the sermon that I was talking about, The Song That Never Ends. And I was already like crying almost, you know, because I was like, that's me, like you're talking about me. Right? Thank you so much for sending that to me. I know, like, we went back and forth on messages, and I just appreciate that you sent that, because you truly never know when something is gonna hit somebody the way that they need it to hit in that moment, or it's gonna help them, right? I will share it with you guys, and I will put the link down here below if anybody feels and wants to, you know, watch it. It's a beautiful sermon so far. And look at this beautiful day that we have, that God has gifted us. It's sunny. And if you are anywhere in California by the mountains, or I can tell you that from LA, from Orange County, we're able to see the mountains, and they are white. They are full of snow. I literally wish that I could go to the mountains right now and just be there. Like, I think I would want that. Like, that sounds so amazing right now that they're all full of snow. And, you know, I think like it would just be like so zenning and so like going inward, you know. Somebody asked me like, what would be your ideal date on TikTok live. And I'm pretty simple, I think. Like, I think sometimes people think that I want the most extravagant thing, and really, like, for me, it all comes down to effort. Like, the effort that people put into things, like, that means so much to me, more than what something can cost, more than how much money, you know, you can splurge on me, more than, you know, like an expensive bag, or, you know, anything like that, or an expensive dinner. Like, I am just all about effort. And I think if I were celebrating Valentine's Day with someone, I would probably want to do that right now. I'd be like, do you want to go like to the mountains this weekend? Because it's just that beautiful right now. So if you guys get a chance, go to the snow and take pictures and send them to me, because that sounds like something beautiful to do right now. All right, you guys, I am back home, and it's actually still pretty early in the day, but I want to put on a mask. You guys have seen this mask. Well, hopefully you've seen this mask because I've posted about it on Instagram and stuff. And for this mask, it is recommended to at least put it on for about, I believe, like 4 hours or until it gets transparent. So I am gonna wash my face now, and we are gonna put this mask together because, you know, I just want my face to feel rejuvenated. Let's wash our hands first, because obviously I'm coming from the street. So, of course, anytime you're gonna put on a mask, you wanna make sure that your skin is clean. So we're gonna wash our face, basically. All right, so let me show you guys. This is the mask that I'm talking about, and I got it from Amazon. I'll share the link with you guys. They sell out so fast. It says here to leave it on for like 20 to 40 minutes, which you can, but I think you get the best result once this mask actually turns transparent. Like, that means that all of the goodness in here is in your skin now. So we're gonna put it on. And this is the top part, which, by the way, like right here where the eyes are, from the top part, what a lot of people do, and what I also like to do, is put it right here in the corners of my nose. This is what I've seen a lot of people do, and honestly, I also do it because it works. And like, you get the most for your buck. And now the rest of the mask. I will say that obviously all of our faces are shaped differently. You gotta figure out what works for you. And if you have to cut the mask to like fit your face better, then you do. So I'm actually gonna go get some scissors. Let me show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut right here. And I'm also gonna cut right here. And this helps me to just put the mask on better. Okay, so this is what the mask looks like. I'm gonna wait until it gets transparent, and we are gonna see the difference and the final result. I recommend these 100%. I'll drop the link here on my description, you guys, but you literally have to be like on your toes, because they'll become unavailable super fast. And somebody has asked me in the past, like, Amy, how do you know when they're back in stock? I'm like, I'm literally checking for you guys and like posting it on my story and sending you the link. But you literally have to be on it, because these went viral on TikTok a while back. And so every time they restock, and they don't even have them on TikTok Shop or anything, they literally just sell them on Amazon. So anytime they restock, everybody and their mother goes over there to, you know, buy it. So y'all gotta be on the lookout. I'm gonna chill like this for the rest of the evening. Literally, it's barely 5 o'clock right now, but I have nothing else to do but to be here, so that's what I'm gonna do. She got her own house. She got her own car. Dun 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 dun. Y'all, I promise you guys are gonna see the results from this mask, and you're gonna want to run, not walk. You're gonna want to run. Also, ooh, Amazon just dropped off a package. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I ordered some Gorilla Glue because I have this thing that I have to fix that I have not fixed. And anyways, Sam just hit me up. She's getting off of work and she's like, hey, I'm stopping by In-N-Out. Normally I'm not an In-N-Out like huge fan, but today I was like, sure, why not? I'm gonna chill here until she gets here. Sam is here with the goods, y'all. About to eat, let me tell you.
Papa liked it? Cause
yeah, he liked it. I mean, I think he ate it. He took it outside. So here we have, this is mine, right? A regular coca. I feel like I haven't had regular Coke in a long time.
that's your hit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So good. Shummy. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this with the mask on, but we're gonna grow. That burger was good. So look at this, you guys. It's like almost 100% clear, and this is what it's supposed to look like. You see my forehead is all clear, but this literally gives you glass-like skin. We're gonna peel it now, and you can sleep with it. I've slept with it before. Look at my skin. It's so it's like literally glowing. You're not gonna tell me it's not. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the day. I definitely feel so much better. Like I really believe, I'm telling you, that God puts different people in our lives for a reason, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you guys, because even like today, you know, this girl was an angel in my life who shared that video from her church and that sermon. Like, it was beautiful. It completely touched my heart. I cried because I was like, that's me, like me. Can the church say amen? Like, literally felt so touched. So thank you for that. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day whenever it is that you're watching this, and I hope that if you're watching this on Valentine's Day, that you feel extra love, whatever it is that you did. I'll probably be in yoga, or I'll be at home eating some pizza, or I'll, you know, just be romanticizing my own life. I love you guys. I hope that something makes you smile, just like you guys made me smile today, just like my nephew made me smile today. And yeah, I hope that something beautiful happens in your life. See you guys. Bye.